gonna do this. Hi, chat. How you doing? It's been a little bit. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. How you been? Everything good? Have y'all had breakfast? Are you enjoying your day so far? I don't usually do this. I try and keep my channel pretty light. The streams pretty light. I really like the idea of sticking to jokes and having fun. Let me I do this. Let me do, before that has a chance to go nuts, I need to click this. That's good. Okay, I need to get back onto this. And then I can switch this to this. Hi, how you doing? I'm recording this and streaming at the same time, and I had to make sure my sources were correct, so that way you guys got the complete picture and whatnot. From the title, I love gaming. I've been gaming for over 20, almost 20 years now. I love video games. I love gaming. I love making friends across video games. That part's not in question. The topic reads, I almost hate gaming today. Today, specifically. Okay? And to understand my point, we have to go back to the dawn of gaming almost, back before I was born. Because I have, in this span of time, gone through a lot to understand where gaming has come from, what era I was in, and genuinely where we are today. I don't know. Some of you might agree with me, some of you might not. That's the whole point, I'm guessing, behind why you've clicked on the stream, right? The thumbnail. I do intend on playing Warframe today, so I'm just waiting for it to get through installing. I just wanted to talk real quick before it's done to really dial in what's going on. What's going on with my head and why I haven't been posting, I guess. I guess long story short, on my channel side first, right? And then the history part. Channel side, I haven't been posting much because I haven't had much good content. I haven't been making videos. I haven't been funny. I haven't had good, funny bits that I could put to YouTube and enjoy. Aside from like content I've already posted 2 years ago, and that's I don't know how that would go. I don't. Um yes. Um Hi, what's up? Ooh, where'd you find this?
So we did a whole thing at Books A Million.
This is Books a Million.
So it was a little pack. It was $25 for 7 random metal dice.
That's freaking cool. Oh heck yeah. I love that. That's actually
That got
fire.
3 others. There's one that's very clean silver with black letters.
Really?
Yeah, and then there's one like this where it's more like, I guess, 10.
Oh,
I don't know. It's like
love this.
pentagons or hexagons.
Yeah.
And then he got another one. It's kind of like this, I think. So it's funny because we were reaching in and grabbing a random one, and he got these 2 in his hand, and I got 2 that were like this but orange. So we're like tradesies.
Seriously.
And I pulled this one, and he pulled another one like this, but like the clean silver one.
It's got golden bones.
I'll get him to show you. That was the one red one we got.
That is
So I was like,
fire.
There's a one right there. The one normal dice too. The one that's like a.
Look
6.
at this, chat. Look at that. Y'all see that? Golden Bones red scale dice. That is actually really, really cool. I've never seen a dice like this before. That is awesome. Very, very, very cool. I'm appreciative of that. That's going like on the desk. That's staying right there in plain sight at all times because that is fire.
These are the ones that Zach actually pulled these two, and this
Okay.
one. See this what I mean by clean silver?
Yeah.
And then I got this one.
I was gonna say that kind of looks like this one right here. I've got like an entire set of.
I pulled these two, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he pulled these two. And we were like, bruh, let's switch.
Seriously.
So I got these two and this one because I pulled this one.
That almost reminds me of this. I don't know if that's silver
It's like
though.
a silver one.
No, this is the copper one. Hang on.
That one kind of looks like this, but with less of the intricate design.
Yeah, but not this. This one. Let me see.
Yeah, it's like design's like how this is, but like with
Yeah.
since more clean.
The black
That one looks like cast iron or something.
Yeah.
And this one's very
This is
stainless
zinc.
steel. Oh yeah, okay,
This
that
is
makes sense.
solid zinc.
This feels like stainless steel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got
That is
these
fire.
three because we
Can,
traded.
can I keep that one?
Yeah, we gave that to you because there were 7. So we got
Awesome.
3 and 3, and then gave you the last one.
I see.
That
Okay.
was like the red one we didn't want.
Very, very cool.
So those are his
So,
3. These are my 3.
One pack of nothing but metal dice.
$25.
Still though,
Seven.
like that's
Yeah, it's random ones. So,
Actually
so you get
cool.
another one of these, and it'll be completely different from this. So
I want to do
like,
that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but
That's
it is
fire.
expensive for how little dice you get.
Like once every 3 weeks, something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
That'd be pretty cool. You guys want to play games?
Time, so I have to go.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That was very unexpected. Was not expecting to get a die today. Got a 6-sided dragon die with golden bones. That is actually one of the craziest die I've ever seen. Very, 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 very cool. Very, very cool. And you put all these dice up because I don't want to. I don't wish to mess with dice at the moment. I wish to stream. I wish to talk stuff. So, oh, hello. So, I mean, I guess I've already explained everything about my channel. That part's fairly, I mean, common sense. Don't post unless you have something good to post, right? Aside from that, going towards why gaming today is just one of those things that it's irksome to think about because going back in time to the very beginning, video games were at the very beginning a social experiment to see like functionality and stuff actually have not fun but a scientific drawdown of people when playing things on a screen, seeing what effects that had. I imagine there's a little bit more to it. I didn't read too much more into it beyond that point. I just left it at social experiment, right? Which makes the most sense. I mean, video games are video games. At that time, the technology was relatively new, and up until that point, it was either chess, pong, and I mean, I do mean like ping pong. I don't know if that was a thing back then or not, but same diff, same diff. Is very, very cool. That's a metal. That's metal, by the way. That's not plastic. But it was a social experiment nonetheless, right? Well, later on, it became more story driven. This isn't something a lot of people are going to like unless there's a story to it, or strategy, or highly advanced in such a way that technology is now, it can be advertised as something hyper advanced, super critical. Like, you are the epitome of the human mind. Being able to go through all the computer stuff just to play a simple game with a story and maybe some obstacles, right? Well, I hate the fact, I love the fact I feel like we are back at that social experiment stage where the mass majority of people are gunning for their own opinions without realizing that other people could have their own opinions and they don't really have to mix, right? And because of the mixed opinions, I get that's the general creative process is a bunch of different ideas combined up into one, and then from that one you get a well produced game. My point is today kind of sucks. In today's day and age, it kind of sucks because you've got a massive market, massive development team, let's call it, for video games. And not a lot of people can say they can aptly one up what has already been brought out, right? There's a vacuum of creativity. It hasn't been filled. And we're in that phase of okay, we've had a lot of creative minds step up and actually start creating things. And that whole bit is okay. It makes sense. It's part of the road. But I feel like we're in a regression area where we're back in that social experiment phase. Except this time, instead of people not knowing, everybody knows, and now their opinion is in question of being heard, right? And that opinion is very near and dear to everyone's heart. I'm not saying dissing on y'all's opinion, just that it's there. It's that close, right? Because of this opinion, video games and gaming in general has been dissuaded in my head, in my mind. It's been very stale. I could pick up any game right now I own and I could play it to the fullest extent. But compared to years ago when everybody in their right mind said, I want to pick up a game, I want to see what it's about, I want to play, isn't there anymore. Sure, we get these new guys every now and then, and they're learning technology as they're picking up video games, right? But there's also the hand of the overcrowded side of the internet space where everyone knows what video games are and they either have no time or no will to play. And when they do, it's hit or miss 95% of the time. And that's got nothing to do with having a life outside of gaming. Like it's just being a person. And I get that's a stupid topic considering you if to be a person, I guess you have to have a life, right? But when it is in such a way that there is an overmajority crowd voting on the needs and wants, hopes of a game where they can't hear the voices in the back, the new guys that have a new idea, that have a new say, a new opinion, that when the two now combine, unlike before where everybody was pitching in, now you have what's a separation, that chasm of this is so new and irrelevant to what I'm used to in this game. I'm just not going to play it anymore. It's not worth playing. And I think my friends should move on. And that is entirely like acceptable. It's that person's opinion that says, hey, I think my friends should move on. However, and this is where the line I feel like needs to be drawn, it's when the devs fall in line with that ideology. right? Because every single person, sure, they have their opinion, but when every single person is of that mindset and the devs decide, okay, let's follow suit, and ABC, now everything's either too expensive or overpriced or so underpriced that anybody could play it, and now we're back in the old original days, but it's still new, and because of the creative differences and ideas, it's no longer a game our veterans can enjoy. Now we're part of this dev team. You get where I'm going with it. You get what I'm saying, right? I feel like we're back in the social experiment age where, and I know I'm repeating myself again, where everyone's opinion is being heard, and because of such creative differences that no one can find the one game they'd enjoy. And they very well could. I'm not saying there isn't a game for everybody out there, but the fact that 95% of the time you have two people in the same room and their ideas are so polar opposite, yet can't come to a compromise is baffling. It kills it it kills the adventure of playing a game when you boil down the two. You can't boil down the two. You just can't. And I feel almost as if the imbalance of having people who know what they're talking about and others who don't is what gives games their flavor, in a sense. Uh, that's why I titled it the way it was. I almost hate gaming today because it's so expensive to get games now. I get that's got more to do with economy, less about audience perspective. But even devs have fallen in this ball pit of mixed ideas, and because they're so convoluted, they'd rather organize the entire ball pit instead of having fun diving headfirst in, right? They've hit the bottom of the barrel, they know what that feels like, and now instead of having the fun they had before because they know the ball pit all the way around inside and out, they choose to organize the ball pit, distill each color from one another, and then from that make a decision on which one's better, which one's lesser, drop the lesser, and now we just have a ball pit of yellow. Make sense? Kinda. I don't like that. I liked it before where you could do the same thing, but not in such a way that you remove the rest. You can essentially say, "Oh, um, these games are actually kind of fun, and I like this color because this color actually brings flavor." What if they did this? What if they did that? The what if question is no longer there if you're removing half of the ball pit. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Um, I'm still waiting on Warframe to update. It's got a big update going on. Let's see what this has to say. I haven't played that in a while, but I know that's probably got an update too. Repo's got an update. Risk of Rain 2. Oh, wait. No, those two recently updated. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna see if I can find some auto update stuff. Uh, okay, so that's a thing. That's good. Okay. I think I am good with the setting now. That should be fine. Yeah. We're gonna play Warframe today. There's a new update out. Onko? Oko. Noko. Nako? I don't know the name of person. So I'm gonna Alice Undermine. There we go. I can see stuff here. 67 Warframe sprouted. Meet Noko. Him and his little sprawlings are easy to root for with their charm and captivating energy. Okay. They like stink brain. He is sure to grow on you. Mushroom, more like mush boom. So they can explode. Fun. Okay. Interesting. Oh wait, what? Hold up. Majestic mycelium. Interesting. So there's a new area called the airlock in Fortuna post-war. Cool. Vision's cool. New quest, teacher quest, new Warframe log with mods. Tenogen Undermine, which I think that's a lot of community created stuff. Lava's got a collection. Wukong got a collection. Oberon got a rework, which I have heard is breaking Warframe at the moment. Tons of quality of life, and so much more. Cool. There's a lot going on, so they're watching and patching. The airlock. Yeah, the area will become accessible and fortunately called the airlock. Behind fungus-coated grate located to the immediate left of the spawn point, so just look left and it should be there. Upon landing in Fortuna, a little sprawling will guide you to it. Oh, that's cool. Did not know that. I'll be looking for that. In this hideout, you will not only find many mushroom specimens, also a chap named Nightcap, and a peculiar budding mushroom named the Prince. Prince? Interesting. Nightcap is your access point to the many new features in this update. Deep mine bounties, new wares, field guide, his nursery. Interesting. Deep mine bounties. New set of bounties. I imagine it's the same format. Field guide. Huh. No. Riley's Bane. Muck Bonnet. Bonville Trumpet. Devil's Cap. So bunch. whole bunch more mushrooms. I imagine they'll have like little dialogue, little funny. Oh, I see. Is there a new ranking system for it? I imagine because there's a new set of bounties, there's a new person you have to rank up with, kind of like Yutiko and Little Duck, right? So, where's on the shop? There is a rank system. Rank 1, 1 mushroom. There are different requirements to unlocking each rank. 1 mushroom, 2 mushrooms, 6 mushrooms, 12 mushrooms, 16 mushrooms. For details on what items are unlocked at each rank, in the new wares section. Boom. Here we go. New wares. At rank 0, learn more in field guide section. Okay. Trade in a Fergalite rewarded from completing deep mine bounties. For wares offered by Nightcap access. So it's a resource-based shop. As require you unlock Nightcap's ranks, which is done by making progress in the field guide. Read the field guide section for more details. Dull button, ironwood. Okay, cool. Unknowing follow deep mines, mushrooms. Oh, okay. So poster, K drive. So you unlock the mushrooms as you go. Are these supposed to be floofs? Ink component BP arc gun arcane adapter. So this is where we'll get those. A new adapter with this update fuses with an arc gun weapon to unlock one of its 2 available arcane slots. Learn more in the new. I'll go ahead and actually turn on my Xbox. Get that to update on there as well. Not going to go into. Well, I'm going to go into the game to get it to update, but I'm not going to mess around with my account on there just yet. Arcane. Oh, hello. So learn more. New arcane arc gun, arcane adapter dedicated. Okay, so arcanes that can fit onto arc gun: frostbite, blight, voltage, encumber, fortifier. Unless that's part of. Never mind. I might be wrong. The reason I say I might be wrong, I'm looking at it and it's just continuing the list for the wares you can get for, or not the wares, the new stuff for each update, not new stuff for each rank in the game, the unlocks for the rank at that one spot. Yeah, Warframe downloading on Xbox. 59 gigs. That's gonna take a while, unlike this where it's actually going in. There's a new Ayatin sculpture. Can be purchased once a week. Vapor Spectres can be purchased once a week. Kuva can be purchased 6 times a week. 7,000. That's a lot. Gardner, Noko main blueprint and components at rank 4. Specifically, rank 5, Rhizoma ephemera. Okay, everything is connected. Spores lingering footsteps in this ephemera, evoking the underground web of life. So it's a footstep ephemera. New Captura scenes, deep mine cave scene, base scene, plant scene. Cool. Nursery. 60 decorations growing in Nightcap's nursery to collect. Cool. The prince. Open your mind, see the visions and the story of Noko through 1 mushroom. The prince. Cool. So you are a little mushroom going through a story. That's cool. It's a journey after all. What is going on? Or not, I almost called you me. What's going on? Joe, what is going on? Howdy. in tonight? You're in Tennessee. Cool. I am. I assume that says probably gonna keep leaving, coming back because you're working with your papa. I understand. I understand. I'm reading through the patch notes of Warframe at the moment. Um, gathering what I can from it. My Xbox is currently updating, so I can't play on there. I'm trying to play on my PC. I have no problem with you coming and leaving as you see fit. Yeah, you're good. Not the problem. Have you played the Warframe update with Noko and all that? Just out of curiosity. Huh. He grows, so the prince grows. Interesting. You can't. You don't have Xbox. Fair. I was only curious. I've been trying to step out of my usual shell of gaming and investing. I've been learning how to separate myself from investing, so when I get back into it, my emotions are put to the side. I'm mentally working on that separation. I felt like I was good before um, doing this, but this is to put a fine line between me and over risking. So in the event I do lose a trade, it's not the end of the world. I'm risking what I need to, and I'm losing what I have to, and not losing everything in one big blowout, one big drawdown. That makes sense. Um, that's where I've been the past week. And again, reason I haven't been posting shorts or videos, I haven't been making any. I don't see any of the past content I've had as funny. And streaming's been the one real thing I could say, even without funny, it's still a little entertaining, just a little bit. So all the VODs, 2 streams can be found in the Vault channel, by the way. Somebody's having a party. Oh, hello. The Scrofa, new corpus sub-faction. I imagine everything, but with mushrooms implanted into their armor, some way, shape, or form. New resource, Fergalite, highly reactive mineral deposit. Okay, so mining is a thing. Make prints grow, used to purchase wares and nightcap, used to purchase new plant themed decoration from nightcap's nursery. How to acquire Deep Mine's bounty. So drop table reward, compositing full analyzed mushrooms in nightcap's field guide. So those are the only 2 ways. Mining is not there. I'm curious to know what the field guide is, but at the same time, I'm looking at the bounty drop table, and I know that they have messed the bounties up. The bounty system, the drop table rewards, they are very, very, very random now compared to before. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, but at the same time, I'm not, because I know there will be no chance of me getting something consistent throughout it. It has finished updating. Yay. Let's go ahead and press this. Let me go ahead and go here, go there, swap here. Let me see what's going on. Let's see. Oh, I gotta swap that too, because I'm in full screen mode on that. My bad, YouTube. I'm sorry. Sorry, YouTube. I know you want to see gaming, hot dog. This. There we go. If you're looking at the VOD on YouTube, you're not going to see my face, except for like the first half. Stream, you get my face and you get the recording, so there's that. And if you're interested of the VOD for the stream, go check out the Vault as well as Twitch channel, right? You'll see the VOD after streams ended. Also had the pack for him, but I didn't trust it. You didn't trust it? What you mean you didn't trust? What you mean, huh? What you mean you didn't trust it? It's only 20 $35 on Microsoft. Oh. Are they overpricing it? Let's see. So, New Warframe. Noko. That's what he looks like. Cool. That's Wukong? Is that Wukong? That is Wukong. His deluxe. Noko's got a bundle. It's 25 on Steam. So, not overpricing. It's the same price across the entire board. That's cool. Lava's also got a deluxe, which is cool. Explore deep mines. Cool. A tutorial, the teacher quest, Oberon Revisited to elevate your arsenal. Huh? Battle Center Mine is packed to the gills with new cosmetics. Bring both Wukong and Lavos. Okay, yeah. Flaunt community made fashions with Tenogen. Mine collection, including the first Tenogen cosmetic for Corvex, Citrine, and Dagoth. I saw Corvex get a new helmet, by the way. So Microsoft from a different state. Oh, different sales tax. That's why. It's a sales tax thing. Come back to your state and you'll be pretty much set. Damage attenuation scaling changes brings a standardized damage attenuation to most bosses, which now scales better with enemy level. Hallelujah, that was needed. Improved screen shake, recoil toggles. I'm kind of interested to see what that does. I haven't messed with screen shake all that often, and from what I was able to see and tell on PC, that screen shake could be very jarring at times if you're not aware of that being a thing. Signet and Drifter operators. Ooh, they added Signets. Sweet. Relighting and relays, the Grenier asteroid tile set. That was much needed because some of that was like incredibly dark. Yeah. Yeah. Colorado doesn't have a sales tax. If it does, it's like stupid low compared to Tennessee. I know Tennessee's up there. It's one of the more expensive sales tax states. For more details, be sure to check the official patch notes. Okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and press A for continue. Barrow is also here. Barrow Katir is here, by the way. I don't know if we're gonna get to him or not, but we'll see. I has no money. I can't get that. Dang it. Claim. There's new quest and Barrow. Oh, intensify. Oh, hello. What? Phobos Junction. I haven't been through the Phobos Junction in so long. So they added these two if you complete the Phobos Junction on normal, I think. It is unclear how you acquire these items. Yes, yeah, it is. During an active unwavering, so defeating the thing. Oberon plus Forma for the rework, and then Barrow is here as well. By the way, hot dog. Sorry. No. Can I read this? This right here. This is what it looks like now. See the little spinny shoulders? That wasn't the case before. If we wanted to look at it, let me get out of. Yeah. Oh, dog. My controller doesn't want to work. Yeah. It's kind of what I figured. Kinda. If we're interested in what Barrow looks like, I gotta figure out where he is. Barrow. I think his message disappears every time he like pops up. Like when he disappears, his message disappears. Yeah. Yep, I think it does. Big sad. Oh well. No biggie. Oh, I'm not very poor, but I'm kind of poor. Kinda. I can do the Magnus Prime now. Yay. That's riveting. I got Magnus Prime now. And I can mess around with that. I'm very curious to see what this looks like. So you can put 2 on that. That is going to be insane. I have 2 arc guns that I want to do this with. First, it'd be the Grattler. And secondly, it'd be Larkspur. That is going to be absolutely abysmal. Okay, where I only spent 600. Buddy, that used to be light for me. I say poor because I can't spend $5. I don't have $1, so meh. I'm gonna say that's there, as far as I know. I kind of want to do the new quests, but I'm a tad nervous that it's going to downgrade me quite a lot. I've heard some rumors that when you throw a loadout that you haven't messed with on that before, right? Hey, want something? Uh, I was thinking like credits wise. That's what I was referring to when I said I was poor. If I wanted something, I would be like, realistically, it'd be something like the accessory pack, not the complete pack, because that's way too expensive. The accessory pack. Not that. Not that. Not that. How's the? Where is it? This one. This right here. Accessory pack for that. That'd be something I want, just because it's limited and that suit actually looks kind of good. Um, I don't really care for the Wukong or the Noko bundle. I intend to go through the entire Noko bundle. As far as I'm aware, that this will be present for a while, right? The Arbusep and Noko himself, as well as his helmet, are part of the faction. The ephemera you can get from the standing rewards, the Sayandana, I'm not entirely sure about. It might be something you can get later on. And then the Sprodling is something, if I'm not mistaken, that's like bounce around the orbiter. Yeah, it's just the mushroom dudes you can throw in the orbiter. That's pretty much it. I also wouldn't mind the arcane adapters. Two of the arcane adapters, $50 cheap. Yeah. I'm gonna get all of these while they're out. I have no problem getting these. Just don't make it about yourselves, because this is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong. When you get these little glyphs, that's like part of it, right? It goes towards donating stuff. I support these people because they're sick and in need. Oh, okay. All right. I have no problem waiting. You don't have to do that either, by the way. So they did add an ephemera to that. I thought I already had the glyph. Let me get it anyway. It's all one credit. I have no problem with that. I already own like all of this, so this right here would be cool as well. Korvac's got a new helmet. This is the Tenogen stuff. So Citrine got Celestis skin, which correct me if I'm wrong. Does that not look like It looks like Wukong had a baby with a geode. Kinda. Too bad. Oh, okay. Alright then. Dang. Ooh, I like the Sayandana. I feel like this would be a really cool. Like, I get you can't hardly see it because the ephemera I've got on Chroma, but I feel like that Sayandana would look really good with Araxia. Well, fine then, make it 100. See what Wukong looks like. I could see. Oh no, this isn't Wukong. This is Lavos. I could see the like in it. I could see it. I wonder what that would look like with a Prime. Because I think I've got the green stuff on the Prime as well. Venium shotgun? Is that new? Venium shotgun? Vidaria's new. I know that. Venium? I've never heard of that shotgun before. And then Wukong. Another Wukong. They're both green. They must really be going for that emerald push. Are they signifying that? Does DE know that Microsoft is tanking right now? Who knows? I wouldn't mind. Yeah, kinda. I'm not gonna ask though. I'm gonna agree. I'd love money, but money is good. Don't hurt your self doing that though. I like the tail. That is probably the best tail I've seen in a video game for a monkey in a minute. Like if they did that for Super Saiyan 4 for Goku without the little cuffs at the very end, I feel like that would be pretty dang cool. Not gonna lie. Everyone despises the tails they've done for Super Saiyan 4 on Xenoverse and everything else, unless it's like an animated, like the card games you can get on your phone, right? But for like 3D models, the tails always looked awful. I like the tail of Wukong. The tail is perfect. I like the swords too. The swords are I looks like you're playing with nothing but emeralds the whole way. Alright, that's what the stores got to buy. Let's do the quest. Do I want to bring Chroma? Is there anyone here with experience that can tell me if it strips you of the mods you've currently got placed on your Warframe? I know you pick up a weapon from a spoiler clip I saw on TikTok. I'm not aware if it strips the mods or not. What would be a good... You like chicken more? I like chicken more too. Chicken more is really good. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna take a snapshot of the mods real quick, please. Take a look at this. All right. Can I hot dog? Can I do Steam this? I can't. Notes. Notes are a thing that I need to. Well, there was a notepad. Where's Steam Notes? Recording, screenshot, Steam work, discussion guide, clock, notes. There we go. This is what I want. I don't need you at the moment. I need this. We're gonna do this right here. Mods for Excal 99. Just cause we have, for reference sake, Aura equals steel charge. We have this Exilus equals power drift. We have rolling guard, umbral vitality, umbral times 3, all 3 umbrals. Cool. We have blind rage, chromatic blade, primed continue, and primed blow. Good. Okay. Oh, augments. We have Molt Augment, and then Arcane Avenger. Good. Is there anything else I need to be worried about? Check Discord. I had Discord up on this PC. I don't know what happened. Boom, boom. Boom. Thank you. Thank you very much. That'll actually be my first point of reference. Much appreciated. Let's go ahead and knock this out. And then we'll do... Can you do the same thing for this one? I'm going to go down the whole loadout so that way I know what I have. What? You can help. What you mean? That's awesome. I checked it. We good. I'm sorry. It was premature of me to just keep going. I didn't see the message before. Yeah, I got it though. We're good. Thank you, Joe. Much appreciated. I wish to go down the whole loadout. Can you do the same thing for this? You was a big help. Please. I'd take a screenshot, but I don't want to break my PC. And it's already like it's about to get extremely hot in this room. So, yeah. Can you do this one too? I'm gonna go down the whole loadout. You heard me earlier, I think, kinda, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go down the whole loadout. Can you take picture? Yeah. Awesome. I see you there. Let's go to Vesper. Let's go Vesper. We got this in here. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it, Joe. Thank you for the second one. Not for the third. Come on, let's go. Thank you. Let's go sword. Ishmay. This is a Zaw, by the way. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean for the block up. My bad. This is a very fun Zaw to play with, by the way. If you guys haven't played it, played with this Zaw yet, it's very fun. Is that? Yeah, it is. Okay. And then Exalted Blade, because I know it's going to get messed up. For this thing to be as basic as it is, it wrecks in Steel Path. Not going to lie. It is one of the few swords that is still fun to play, and I could just destroy with. I might change Afflictions out. I don't really know. I don't know if I might change Afflictions later or not. Right now, the status effects are kind of goated. They don't disappoint. And then Vasca, because I use this for, I think, loot, not Smita. I do something with this cat. I don't know what, though. Can you get the cat, too? I think there is an option in this quest that I am going to do. Yeah, you got it. That is going to have a, it'll have an option to choose whether or not to keep the mods attached. The pictures I have currently put up are primarily for my sake in knowing if any of them have been replaced, because I've seen someone go off and say when they used Excalibur, it actually nerfs the crap out of the Umbral stuff, right? It doesn't degrade them, but it takes them off completely and puts the base versions of them on there with like 0 upgrades on them if you have any copies. Otherwise, it just takes the mod off and says, you know what? You don't get to have it. Oh, there's also one thing I wanted to see over here. They changed how the mods look, so now there are 3. I like this. Beforehand, it was 2. It was like when you mod a Warframe. Welcome, is that all? Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you, Joe. Much appreciated. You're a goat. I really like this. I really like this because it displays 3 rows. So ultimately, not less scrolling, but way more on the screen and less everywhere else. And you can organize it by rarity, so you get a whole bunch of just plat, gold, silver, the random stuff off to the left. I mean, it's still a headache to look at when you're scrolling through this and your eyes are as bad as mine, but ultimately it is like a very I like the way this looks. I also love the way this is right here. Very easy to understand this, very easy to see this. And of course, now that this is much more space, it's much more, you can, it's more appealing to look at. It's a headache to look at it while it's scrolling, but yeah. I like the way that looks. Let's see what Nightwave has. Have they refreshed? They have not. They have 9 days. So we might get another update in 9 days. Who knows? Relics are the same. They didn't change much about that. What about arcanes are the same? They didn't change anything about that. Okay. We're going to go up here. Let's see what they did to Helmuth. Because I know stuff was tweaked about over here. No? No. Okay, so nothing. Nothing out of the ordinary. Super laggy. I think... I'm looking at it. It is super laggy. It is super laggy. I'm seeing it. Holy crap. So there is a bunch of stuff. So there's been a hotfix. 2 hotfixes. Strange visitations from Barrow. Still got floofs over there. Let's go ahead and knock that out. I don't mind getting the floofs. We'll do the floofs first because they're relatively easy, and then we'll go and knock out the other stuff. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix this. Because output for stream. Yeah, that's set pretty dang well, actually. Yeah, I don't know how to go about fixing that, really. I want to look at the bit rate, and it's set pretty dang low. As low as I can get it, and it run fine, so. I'm sorry for the lag. Yeah, it froze for a second. I seen it too. I'm looking at my stream while I'm streaming, right? Because, yeah. I can see it hiccuping every now and then, but it isn't. On my end, it's not unbearable. I could see everything about it. What about you? Is it unbearable for you? This is a defense. I'm using Excalibur. This is going to be interesting, to say the least. It froze again. So it froze twice. You're delayed. Yeah, it's behind. It's okay. Okay. I will say, there's a falling gist that's just not. Hello, Rise. I have no doubt the combat's going to be laggy. And it's been so long since I've touched a controller. I say it's been so long, it's been like 4 days. And I got through this past Wednesday shooting a 44 Magnum, and it like jarred my. Oh, this must be the new Warframe's ability. We have 2 of them. Yeah, 2 Nokos, L5 and MR29. This looks cool. I like the little mushrooms. Do they add like a? You can't. Oh, you can. You can bounce on them. That's cool. I like the bouncies. You can bounce on them. Please. Oops. Boing. 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 If you're enjoying stream so far, please give a follow and a like. Boing. 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 I love this. This is fun. I don't even know what the heck. I guess if you jump on them while there's an enemy nearby, it actually sends out something to seek them. Maybe. I don't know. It could be like a missile system. They send like spores out and destroy them. Those enemies are clear. Yeah, they are. It's okay? Okay, cool. Mission complete. Cool. We got a floof. Yay. Yeah. I like the trampoline. I love it. That's actually pretty fire. Very, very cool. I could see that being subsumed onto Yoreli for the K-Drive stuff and her going across them with the K-Drive, just hopping along. You got supper, so BRB? Okay. Not a problem. I would very much like food. Food sounds great. Excavation. Let's go ahead and get the excavation out of the way. Warframe on my Xbox is 30% in. Waiting for it to do its thing. I might hop on my alternate account on that, and then from there let it update that way. Because the update's already there, it's just got to apply at that point. Keep forgetting I can play this like an Xbox now, because I fixed the controller. What in the world? Oh yeah, you can gather the Moonlight Thresh cones that way now. If you're curious to see me play another game, let me know. Let me know in chat. I'm very lenient on swapping games. Right now I'm playing Warframe because there's a new update, but I mean, if you guys think COD would be better. I don't have Battlefield 6 yet. I want it though. I really like that is a game as soon as I have it, I'm playing the crap out of. I hear it's been very good to its players recently, so at least to those who aren't cheating. Man, there's so much we just haven't done yet. Okay, so we gotta do 5 of these. That's unfortunate. That's what they could do to change my opinion on excavation. They need to make an event where there's a supercharged canister, right? Add variation to it, so that way you have some that you can zoom through, and others you don't really have to. I get that would make the game a little bit more difficult, but if you made it into a hybrid between normal excavation and disruption, right? Where for every time you insert a supercharged can, there's a mini boss that spawns on the map that you have to destroy before it gets to the thing. right? Add a resource you can grab from it, and then from there, you can essentially make excavation a little bit more entertaining, I think. I mean, you have Hematite on 1999, and I get that's not to be intermingled with this game mode specifically, just because it's really old. But I feel like if you were to crossbreed Hematite with Disruption, in a way, and then throw in, keep excavations like main content there, I feel like that would make it like crazy more playable and enjoyable compared to um, what it is right now. Because right now it's extremely repetitive, extremely so. Oops. Sorry, I'm looking at the is it field of view? The fisheye effect that's happening right now. It's very, I guess is my perspective on just playing the game. That's a little uh, outdated, I guess. Outdated. It's dated. I've been staring at a screen like this for so long that now that I've taken a break, it's a very different experience walking back into it on a different screen that's much smaller and more compact, right? Makes turning a little bit more, whoa, was not expecting it to move that fast. Hope you guys are enjoying stream so far. That could be a little bit laggy. Oh, 200. Where are the enemies at? You want me to get this mission done, you better start spawning. Yeah, that Titania was putting in the work over here, it seems. That one's full. I'm gonna go over to D and fill that one up. I guess the reason why I went on that rant at the start of stream was because of the state in which Halo's in right now. I've seen so many posts saying it's like Nerf gun, like they've nerfed the look of Halo, making it less of what it was to begin with. And in a sense, I agree. It's a lot more nerfy, I guess. But in my opinion, it doesn't take away from Halo. The biggest thing that takes away from Halo, in my opinion, right now compared to the likes of Reach and 3 and 3 ODST, is the sense of you're alone in the campaign. And when you get to multiplayer, it's less forming a team and more finding a team, right? Right now, if you were to swap from campaign to multiplayer, you either have those friends that know what they're doing, in which case you are grouped into that fire team, and it's next to impossible to find a new fire team, right? Or because of the way the matchmaking is in the older Halos, instead of being forced to be in a singular fire team, you're met with people with similar skill level, and then from there it's a matter of finding that team, finding the few people that make that work. Because at that point you have varying skills that could be improved on, sharpened, and you could focus on those skills through that set of matchmaking. That and the story, I feel like. The combination of the atmosphere throughout the story, the campaign, it's got to hit different. So much so that it's not like Halo 5 where everything is literally copy and paste, but it's more like Halo Reach where everything is different. Not one thing about the entire map is the same. I can't say that about Reach because literally every map is the exact same when you go through them enough times. Oh, it's weird. Very hard to hone Halo with its current state. Very difficult too. Yeah, got another floof. I got your floof. I got your floof. Floofy, floofy, floofy. Alright, let's get this last floof out the way, and then we'll knock out the new quest. Survival. what that sound was, but oh boy, was it loud. Whee! Get destroyed. Oh yeah.
Shall we begin? Down you go.
Ooh, star.
Cran it. Off you go. I'll put my feet up. Leave it out. Time for a break.
I didn't realize how bad I was doing. I've got 34% life support remaining. That's not good. Seems I'm solo for this too.
Scratch one.
I can leave! I need to run before that goes away. Run away! Run away! No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Thanks. Whee! You did it with Excalibur. Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing. Did that solo too. I don't know why there weren't people with me. I got an exemplar. Yay. Yeah, another floof too. Hi. Hi, chat. The teacher. Quests only available from open codex. Yes, this. Hmm? Main quests. Interesting. The teacher. Begin. Please switch operations to the orbiter or drifter's camp before beginning this quest. So I have to go into the operator. Or not into the operator, the orbiter. Got to go to Orf. And then swap to the orbiter. That took a little longer than expected. I actually don't mind doing this too. We can head over to this. I wish to show you guys what I've done with the back room here. Because everything else in the ship is like completely stripped except this room. And I've done all of this. You see all the steel path trophies. You see the two Signas there. Got all the way up to here. And then I think that was my legendary one thing. I didn't know where to put it. I didn't. Yeah, got a little tea pitcher there, got stuff there, I got plants, and then I think I put an ion sculpture up there. I got that in there. And yeah. Okay, little gist. It's okay. It's alright. It's not bad. Let's go ahead and hit up the codex, and then we'll do the teacher. See what that's about. Uh-huh. I don't know what this is right here. This looks like a necromech. Or a station from which a necromech comes from. Corpus incursions into Grenier territory led to showdown with a forgotten rival. Captain Vor. Let's see. Let's see. This is supposed to be, I think, a help out for the mods? I don't know. Let's see. So the cinematic was fire. Move in and find the signal before they do. Yes, I would like to do quest. This is a very, 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 very low level quest, so I'm not going to expect much from it. I'm just doing this to completion it, right? And get it done and good and out the way, right? Right. Anyway. Yeah. I don't wish to skip cinematics because there could be a cutscene that most miss. I'd like to see all of them. I like the cutscenes. Cutscenes are good. I feel like that's also part of what makes gaming special. The work put in for the cutscenes. These guys are incredibly low level, so very easy mission. All the way around. You know what? Let's do this, too. He looked away from the camera. Must not want to be streamed. This looks like an extraction. mod segment. Hmm.
It's kicking off.
Cover mod segment. Yeah, this is very beginner. I mean, the rain alone, the fact that it is raining on Earth right now, and it's like visible, right? What is a mod segment? What the heck? I exploded. Epic. Alad V. I thought it was going to be Teshin, but I think it's Alad V doing the Corpus side of things. Again. I think I'm supposed to defend this. It just says defeat the Corpus, so. There we go. There's Teshin. It is Teshin. I'm wrong. This looks new, too. I want to pause so I can change the volume, but it won't work. It says pick up this weapon. Doesn't give us really much thorn back. Interesting. Pulse. Try and cut Buddy down. Oh, can't use Tenno abilities either. I did not realize how alike his attacks were to with Thrax. Very unmodded is what this is. I really, really hope it doesn't take my mods off the Warframe or the rest of the loadout, because that's going to take a while to re-equip everything. Give me a sword and I can beat you, no problem, but this is... That's 2 health bars down. Okay. No mod segment. Huh. I think you get this weapon from this quest if you haven't done it already. Destroy targets. Mm-hmm. Oh, it has me mod up stuff. Okay. Shows the effect of electricity on that kind of thing. Okay. So that's a little... Yeah. Shield and overguard damage. Beforehand, it was electricity that does shield damage solely, and it magnetic just amplifies it. Different. Very different. So the weapon actually does recoil. Hmm. That is an interesting little thought. Hmm. Really? So it does unequip the mods. Okay. Uh-huh. I don't need it because I got that though. Can I do this? Huh? Cool. Can I do... It doesn't unequip the mods, but it does break it. Kinda. I hope it's only a few. I feel like it's gonna go through the whole thing where it, like, erases fiber and intensify. Which, don't get me wrong, I have the space on the Excalibur to swap those mods out for the lessers, but I'd still like to be able to use the umbrals in place of the default. Because I know all of what I'm getting from this quest is extra, except for, like, the weapon, as far as I know. they are downstairs. Well, okay then. I'll take care of these mercenaries. Take the monks and it's too valuable to fall into corpus hands. Odd segment. I believe it's right here. Ah, okay, cool. You run up here. Got to escape. Time limit's 50 seconds. Oh no. I'm gonna go here. Oh, you get a choice between weapon kits? Nope, just the usual. Oh! I have my weapons back now. Good. I guess that would be an easy fix for the quest. In the event it downgrades anything, make sure that the initial loadout you come in with is like kept in like a safe storage, kind of like that. And then when you go to pick it up, it replaces the mods the tutorial had you placed on those weapons. I get the Thornback? What is this called? Yeah, the Thornback is its own new weapon that you get from this specifically. I could see potentially that being a exception, because that's a new weapon for me entirely. So, it depends. Apply learning. Okay, I think. Oh, the treasure. Captured the comrade. Oh no. That is a funky looking pulse rifle. Look at the handle. It's all the way back there. Putting them on via fusion. I'm gonna go all the way over here. Yeah, good when you're ready to find touch. Cool. Can I? Yes, good. I'd like to unequip this and put back this one here with that one there. And this go away because I'd like to keep this on. I get it's overkill, and I could probably use that weapon throughout the duration of the quest and just get the mastery from it, but the final test is what it says. So, very, very, very short quest. 2 missions long-ish. Warframe on Xbox is at 85%. I was about to say, you don't stand a chance against this Zaw. Sorry. I don't mean to evaporate you. Does this not change the story, though? Like, from the beginning? Thought he approached the Tenno as a mysterious figure at first. I get this quest is for new players, but having Teshin meet with the Lotus this early on. I feel like that would change the story in some way. And I do mean in an inordinate, drastic way. Oops. Whee! Very cool cinematic on that part. You only see that one other time in the game. 2, maybe 3 other times in the game. Still though. Very, very cool, nonetheless. Yeah, it's different. Hmm. I like that. I like the story change, kinda. But I feel as though it also breaks a few encounters later in the game. Oh, you just get an entire... So this is a real jump start to anyone who is new. Although, you get this after you complete the new war. So what in the world? Oh, no, 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 no. Not the quest. The location on Fortuna. That comes after the new war. This is supposed to be for really, really new people. So, huh. That is different. I like the setup you get here. Plus 30,000 with 500 endo. That's not bad. Not a bad jump start. It's a good vibe to give Teshin as well. Very, very cool. Okay. We are done with that quest. As you can see, we are all caught up with all 3 of our quest stuffs. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and swap operations back to the back rooms because I don't use this ship except to do the mastery plaques at the back. And from here we can go here, Venus. Not Orvalis. We want to go to Fortuna. We want to go all the way down to where there's a calm server because we don't like busybodies. They can get kind of annoying. Kinda. I want to play a game and have fun with people. Okay. From here. There it is. There he goes. He's running. He's running. Where's he going? He's going over here. Oh boy. That's awesome. I like the noise he makes. That's fire. This is the airlock. This is literally to the left of entrance. You can only access this place after you get to the new war. Visitor. Okay. Let me get the lights. That is the prince. Oh, hello. This is Nightcap. Hmm. Okay, so let's take a look at wares, just to have a little fun. So, Noko, Arbusep, that is that. Ayatin Sculpture, Arcane Adapter. Time left to trade, 3 hours. Rhizoma, Ephemera. Shrooms all over, which is cool. We have scenes galore. We have posters galore. We have Devil's Cap. What is that? Demon. Okay, cool. Conjunction voltage. Okay. That works. Orca stock. These are rare resources I guess you can trade for. They're a lot like the debt bonds you get from Ticker. I'm not. Is it Ticker? I don't know if it's Ticker or not. It's been so long since I've done it. I have been needing primary blight for a minute, and I'm definitely going to be getting that here soon. I've got primary frostbite. Or I have 2 primary frostbites. I don't have them ranked up though. Secondary fortifier, secondary encumber. Those 2 look mighty juicy. I would not mind getting those. And the rest of this is resource. Further information. And then Winter Spear. Okay. So there is a bunch of resources you can get. There's also a lot of other stuff. 5 arcanes, which all need rank 3 before we can get any of. Rank 5 for the Ephemera, as well as the advanced... Are these posters? Shims, root and fruits. Roots and fruits. And 1 line. Those are posters. And then rank 1 and 2 for the rest of this. Okay. Nursery. Another way of saying decorations. Got it. And then field guide. That's a lot to read. Deep mines are full of roots and fruits. Find mushrooms listed in the field guide in deep mine bounties, both as bounty bonus rewards and from mushroom patches. Analyzing mushrooms. Filled out the field guide by analyzing collected mushrooms. Fully analyzed mushrooms increase the nightcap rank, allowing access to additional rewards, increasing your nightcap rank. Fully analyzed mushrooms to increase standing with nightcap. Rank 1, 1 mushroom. Rank 2, 2, 6, 12, 16, all the way up to 5. Composting. Compost excess mushrooms into Fergalite, which can purchase nightcap wares. Certain mushrooms are also used in crafting, so check the blueprint requirements before composting. Cool. So, the advanced resources you use from rank, I assume that's 4, rank 3 and 4, to grow Prince into, I think it's just the Prince. In order to grow the dude to the right, you can degrade into the tradable currency for the decorations and the items that Nightcap has. Cool. And there's some stuff that's limited per week. So we have a bunch of this stuff here. And this is the field guide. 4x4, so 16 times 3. 48. Yeah, 48. Times do we have to grab these. And then from there, we can both grow Prince and set this up. And the rank up is on... Okay, so that's Steel Path. You can get arcanes, you can get credits, endo, you can get either the gun, you can get arcane. Oh, so you can get the arcane adapter from these. Interesting. Knuckle blueprint, knuckle chassis blueprint, primary blight, primary. Okay, cool. So you get arcanes, you get BPs, but to get the common drops, it wouldn't be for the common drops. Okay, so how would you do that then? Because there's no other way. So deep mine bounties are just like Fortuna bounties. You go in, you have a main objective, and then the reward pool spins. You have common, uncommon, and then rare. Yeah, for the possible rewards. They changed the loot table so it's a lot more inconsistent, right? And you kind of have to hope to get at least one common drop from it to do anything with Nightcap. Just because it is the Fergalite that's the tradable resource for the items he has in his wares, which is what we're after. This I have no problem with, but the higher tier mushrooms that we have to go after, right? To get Prince to grow and to complete the field guide. I imagine they're going to be a little bit more difficult to attain. I feel like we can go ahead and knock this out real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to take this off, though, because we no longer need basic Excalibur. I wish to go Umbra for this one. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Let's see what's up here. Because we have to do the bounty in order to get some other stuff. This is teleportation. Oh, so it's a fast travel. Sweet. Hopefully they added a fast travel mechanic to the rest of Fortuna, because that would kind of suck if they did. Kinda. So it's a whole new... It's completely new. This is cool. Unless this just leads to Orvalis. Whole lot more enemies. Whole lot more action in a much more confined space. Oh, Volt. Why does this tile set remind me so much more of Destiny? So you can harvest mushrooms that are growing in specific spots. This is a labyrinth. Golly. Okay, so just those higher tiers are literal. Just you walk around and find them. It's not hard. Defeat 30-foot. What? Oops. This is supposed to be the easier of the three. It's a little crazy. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Why did that sound like Tech Rot? Or not Tech Rot, Scaldra. Like the, hey, I got the Noko blueprint. Let's go. I was very lucky. Was not expecting to get that first try. Imagine it'll be either his systems or his neuroptics to really give me trouble. There's teleportation out of there. So we're getting a ton of those upgraded ones. There we go. Alright, so we got a ton of the higher tier ones. as well as 15 Fergalite, and that. What did we get first? Oh no, we failed that one. We failed the second one, kill 35 before doing the main objective, and we didn't get the bonus reward from it. That's why. Did they increase the size of this place? Maybe just because I'm looking at this from a PC screen. It looks like they increased the size of Fortuna. Like they moved the spawn back. And then something's changed. It looks like they've increased the size, or they've like changed the scaling a little bit. Let's go to mod number 2, or not mod, bounty number 2. Sure. Talk to Prince. So the same resource is needed for him to grow. Interesting. Interesting, to say the least. I'm gonna pass on feeding him for now because I need like... Correct me if I'm wrong, I need like 400. No? I need a lot. I wonder if you can access this free roam wise. Like there's a console outside to switch the direction in which you want to go. I feel like that would be difficult. Come on down. I don't know where that third one is. There it is. I'm guessing that was a moa. Mushroom moa. Yeah, It is this way, it's just very convoluted. What in the world? This is correct. Open crate and take supplies. Cool. Haha. I thought. Big oof. Good. I like the sound they make. Good squeaking sound, like squeaker sounds. Happy shroom. Very cool. I like the happy shrooms. I kind of want to see them make a rubber version so people can just yeet it either at a window or something, just to see how hard they can yeet it and let it bounce off the window. Keep drone above 50, defeat a lot of corpus. This thing going in circles. Oh yeah, Nabbers is still going on. I forgot about that. I need to get that pumpkin head. Yay, we got the thing. They are all above me. $13 Fergalite. We're over here going for number 5. Or unless that was number 5. That was number 5. Hey, we got the systems. Sweet. So we only need the neuro optics and the chassis. I think. And every time we complete this, we get a ton of the higher tier mushroom resources, which is very, very good. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pillow because my butt is starting to hurt. Don't feel very good. It don't feel very good. Oh, but now it does. My butt feels so much better now. Yay. Comment below. I say comment below. If you're on YouTube and watching this, what do you sit on for comfort? Usually I'm playing games on my bed and looking up at my TV. But I figured I could sit on a chair for a little while and play games and have fun. streaming in front of a smaller screen. Much smaller in the world. Oh, I see. Oh, am I free? Can I move on? Oh no. That's funny. Someone found a mouse. Someone put a bolo out for the mouse. They got him. Ladies and gentlemen, someone got the mouse. That is funny. Yeah, I'm convinced they made this space at the very beginning a lot larger. Do I need... Oh, it takes duplicates to analyze. Or it takes a little bit more than that. That's this one. Okay, so this one takes 1. Each one has something different. What does that say? That says 3. It takes a certain amount to analyze. This one takes 4. 5, 4, 4, 5. That doesn't say 6. That says 5. Okay. So it's a certain amount for each one. So there's a lot of resources we gotta get. A lot of them. This is the higher tier. We gotta complete this before we can do Steel Path. I'm not really inclined to do Steel Path. Might do it later with a couple buddies of mine, unless you guys want to join me on doing these kinds of bounties. I have no problem with helping out in that regard. I'm actually very curious. Let me see. Because if we go to browse wares, there is some stuff if we organize this by rank. Yeah. We can get these. We can get Devil's Cap. We can get Dull Button. We can get more Ironwood, or we can get Thorn Tooth. Thorn Tooth, I don't know if that's a mushroom. Is this a mushroom? And this sharp spear-like mushroom cap. It is a mushroom. In the shape of a spear. Who knew? Take it to the nightcap in the airlock for further information. Cool. Okay, from here, what about rank up? Because I know we've got standing going. Maybe it's upstairs. There's a mushroom floof up here. Check it out. That's cool. Nothing much else up here, though. Some words of encouragement, it seems. Big shroom area with a bunch of glitchy stuff right there. Sure, I'll feed this dude. Why not? Maybe this is the rank. Hey, okay, so it is Prince. Not yet. We'll come back to you in a moment. Let's go ahead and finish this bounty off, and then, walk the purple stem path, whatever that is. I think that's the journey I was reading about in the patch notes, that, once you feed him to a certain level, when he ranks up, you can walk that path as a little mushroom, and from there, it's like a little journey. You can have fun and bounce around, have a good time. Very curious to see what that is going to be like. What in the world? They added new beams of death? Stop moving! Trying to revive you, man. Pick up. Come on now. The description of the mushroom makes it seem to me as though they've actually been growing pretty much everywhere for a while. Free the little mushrooms! Come free, little dudes! Okay, so what is that guy doing that? Someone's got that thing completely kitted out. Yeah, like... I think we got that one too. Oh no, we didn't. Sad. If we did, it would have been gold. If not, it turns blue. That's unfortunate. I wonder if they changed those to mushrooms. The orange trampolines. I forget what they're called in Orc Vallis. Whee! Clear all enemies. Okay, why do you have them marked all of the way over there? Unless it's not down and instead it's up. I wonder what would happen if you flew into one of those at full speed with an Archwing. Something for another time. 12 seconds to protect. Interesting. Imagine it'll act something like that. Primary Blight. There we go. That's new arcane for me. And go on into the light. Good. I think that guy's going and getting all the shrooms. All dandy. Very, very cool. So far, I like this update. I really, really do. I haven't had a chance to play with Noko yet. I haven't had a chance to play with Oberon. But I can say I like the bounties. I like the way they're set up. I like the new area. The new area is fire, in my opinion. The game modes are not too complicated. Anyone could do them. They're really, really, really fun. I actually enjoy them just a little bit. And there's not really much else I can say about this, to be completely honest. I've been playing this game for so long. Honestly, it's another update, in my opinion. Let's walk the purple stem path. Chat, let's see what this is about. My screen had such a seizure right there. This is awesome. I can't adjust the volume except for the sound effects. Someone had a lot of fun with the squeaky toy. Don't know who. I just know they had a lot of fun with the squeaky toy. Oh, hello. No, something's on fire. I'm reading as I'm going. This is pretty entertaining. Was not expecting the flashbang, but still pretty cool. Very cool. I liked it. I like that little bit. Very, very, very fun. I like that a lot. There's the prince. Morph. There's a little bit more. I think it's 20, 40, and 60 to grow the prince. Rank-wise, I'd like to know how to rank up. Because I'm not seeing it here anywhere in this. This is going to take some playing, having some fun with, honestly. Hmm. Hmm. How we going to do this? How we going to do this, chat? We don't. How we going to do this? Do you have any friends? Doesn't seem that way. Do I have any friends here? Nope, no friends. Big sad. If you're interested in being my friend, say something. Comment. We out here. I am quite hungry. What time is it? It is 2. We are in 2:30. And that. Hmm. Ham. So this is not free round. Big sad. Wonder if that is the case. Like, can I go out of here and then go all the way over here and select if I can go above or below? No. Sad. Okay. Big sad. I thought I could go places, but I guess not. I'm hungry. I have not had food, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get some food real quick. If you've been enjoying stream so far, drop a like and a follow. I am... I think that's what I'll do. When I come back, I'm going to unpause recording first. I'll make a video out of this, okay? The VOD is going to be a little bit different, right? It's going to be a little bit longer than stream, just a smidge, because we'll be on the BRB screen for stream for a little while, right? I'm going to do a small recording of the Steel Path Bounty. If you're interested in seeing that, go check out Orb's Vault. That link can be found down there, or you could literally just look up. It's like right there. Feel free to go check that out. Have some fun. I'm still streaming, so I don't. Oh, it's catching up. That's why. There it goes. It's caught up. Okay. But yeah, if you're interested in checking out any of the other content I post, check out the names over there if you're on stream, and if you're looking at YouTube, check out the links below. They will be to Twitch, YouTube, the other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna BRB. Let me go ahead and throw the BRB screen up for stream real quick. I'm gonna do that. Boom. Yay. And then we're gonna do this and escape out of that real quick. And then we're gonna go back here. And then I'm gonna pause recording. BRB. Let's go and unpause this. We'll go ahead and let this come back into play. Okay. Let this screen updates. And close out of Xbox Live. Oh wait. It's got updates too. We're gonna let that update. Let's play some Nabarus. Okay. Let's leave here. Let's go here. Knights of Nabarus. I would say let's do relics, but Barrow's constant. Unlike Nabarus, is every other year. So. And I've got a few things left in Nabarus that I can go and get. Once that's done and out the way, I can pretty much say, okay, let's move on. That kind of thing, you know? Boom! I'm going this way. I'm going this way. Everything in Nabarus takes mother tokens, as far as I know. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items, 7 items, 8 items that I need to acquire. And I have 0 mother tokens, so we'll be taking care of that first. We'll do that first. I'd like to get this to go really, 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 really fast. So what I'm going to do is switch to... Let's do Nova. Yeah. Let's do Nova. Keep her. Artifact Hunter. I don't know if this is the one I thought is the excavation. I don't know if it's that or if it's the other thing. I know it's endless, but I don't know anything beyond that. Whee! Okay, so it's just constant defending that guy.
Where do you find that thing?
Interesting.
Gotcha. How fast can that thing go? Freaking try me!
Yeah, I've already... Is there one underground that I'm missing? Is there a cave somewhere? This is bad, because I don't know where this thing is. Here's two.
We could just drive this back to the mall.
It's right there.
Out of my face!
Yay. We got that one. Oops.
Ah, screw it.
Oh, it's this thing.
Seriously? Love the theory. The reality is kind of messed up. You know how much trust it takes for me to do this, right? Demon out! Oh, man.
Is there not another... There it is, right here.
Weapons out, ladies.
Is that not? Okay, it is. What is it? Wait, weird. I wonder why I'm not getting any public people. One moment. I'll find out why no one's able to join, or if no one is joining. Mission complete. That is good. We got 51 of those. Is this set to public? Yeah, it's set to public. I imagine it's because there's a new thing out, right? There's not as many as Fortuna right now. Fortuna's got the big stuff. Right now, this stuff just doesn't hit the same because everyone's either already done it or moved on. We got 137. Let's see what we can get. I'm going to knock this thing right here out the way. Because I have Bosmu and I need to get Sheev. This eliminates any extra over here because I know I have these two. So all of this is what I need to get. Let's go ahead and change the dialogue on this as well. Dialogue. Narrative dialogue. That needs to come up a little bit. I think 25 is okay. Enemy dialogue can go down just a smidge. Companion dialogue. I don't know why that's a thing. We'll bring that to 30 though. Yeah, we'll do 20. Keep it under that. My skin dialogue at 100. I like that more at 30. I don't know. We'll keep that at 50 just to test it, right? Ortis is loud. The Norn Knight's even louder. I don't mind Ortis, but these two can stay low. We're going to confirm that. Leave that alone. We're going to bring, actually, sorry. Let me go back to that. Where's that dialogue? This. We're going to bring this up to 50. Okay. We're going to keep that the way it is. I just realized I messed up my app when I went to manage transitioning back into stream mode. Sorry about that, chat. Okay. We're good there. Let's go ahead and hit up another mother bounty. Yep.
There are bounds in it. Report back with your results. Location and retrieval of Deimos artifacts is always
So Nova was fast, but it wasn't fast enough. Volt is the way to go.
in its own right. If you want to join the hunt, then Lloyd can direct you to some likely spots. Bring back all you can carry.
Artifacts are located in the indicated zone. Infested substrate will require removal prior to...
Yay! Treasure hunt time, Tenno!
Tenno, you're close by. And I beg your time.
Whee!
When it's got juice, a purifier upsets the plants, and they stick their tongues out in pain. Bad guys! Get your bad guys here!
Appreciate how much your kind enjoy bathing in spilled plywood and viscera, but I specifically asked for the limelight to be protected.
Okay, who has who by the tail here?
I only need one more. We're good. Awesome.
You will need to release the cache before we can access it.
Faster, let's go faster! Like mercury through a duck. Oh, hell yeah!
Whee!
The additional cache contents should prove invaluable. A job well done. You have exceeded projected expectations.
Whee! Anybody else? Anywhere else? Let's go! We're going over here. Okay. I can bucket. Yeah. We.
When it's got juice, a purifier upsets the plants, and they stick their tongues out to taste what's in it. I don't know. We'll see.
Fine harvest indeed. The information received exceeds expectations.
We.
Gotta know what's in the box, right?
You will need to release the gas before we can activate it. See if you can damage that weapon.
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the hellscape today. Another one bites the dust?
Hey.
Efficiently procured. The additional cash contents should prove
Oh, they're about to fight. Wait, are they? Yeah, 7 seconds. Fight! 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 Yay! That! Yay! Let's go! Boom! He went and was destroyed. Heck yeah. Let's go ahead and gather up all the objectives.
Eyes open!
Let's go. I. Feel free to join Discord too. Like, if you guys don't want to talk in public chat, it's completely fine with me. You can always join the Discord. That link is like up there. And if you're looking at this as a VOD on YouTube, the link is down below with the rest of the stuff. Just scroll down, click more on the description, and then from there you will have every link that leads to social media of mine. We could talk if you want. It's completely fine. If you have more experience and think I could improve, I'm open to suggestions. I really, really am. This is Warframe. I'm not gonna lie, I've struggled with this game to the point where it's just not that it's no longer fun, but it's difficult to make joke when alone. Yeah, I get I don't have to joke either. Entertainment, though.
We have company and they do not look happy.
Whee! How many of these do I intend on doing? I have no idea.
Caches like these
This is the third time in a row I've done this right here.
resources.
Um,
Find a way to access it.
I have the rest of October to do this. I'm not in a rush, so.
And so, war makes monsters of us all. But especially you guys.
Sweet.
Efficiently procure. The additional cache contents should prove invaluable. A job well done. You have exceeded projected expectations.
Cool. Whee! I'm pressing that button one time, by the way. I don't know if it's because of how old the controller is, or if I'm like double tapping by accident. If I'm holding it for too long, I'm not entirely sure.
One more for me.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what that was. Massive lag spike, though. Did y'all see that? Oh my gosh. Let me out! Everything can stand still. Good grief.
Here we go. You're all really lousy friends. Help!
Arkansas that time, too. Oh, no, 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 no. Right here. I was to say, what the heck? I wasn't abandoning no objective.
Influence will make nearby fluids these are a good source of biological data.
Ting. 10 points.
There you go. Whew. I was going in on that one. I'm gonna take, yeah. I'm gonna do this one, and then I think I want to back out.
You will need to release the cache before we can access it.
Did you see that? Tell me, suck. Ooh, perfect time to beat a few levels while you're busy. Come on! I'm right here. Do it. Kill me.
good to go. That should have been all 3. That should change to round 5. Okay. I have no problem with leaving the thing now. I've done a lot. I'm happy with the amount I've done. Go ahead and back out. Golly, the lag. I'm not talking about the stream either. That was like in-game, not fun lag. Golly.
It's never.
Hey,
You do know what that is,
Nick,
right?
Nick.
The ancient Orcan festival of death, darkness, and deviance.
That things.
The happiest time of the entire
1, 2, 3.
year.
I have 4 items remaining.
Dug out
4.
all the old family decorations.
Technically 3.
One
Just one step will get me 1, and then
story.
I could probably run through another 6 or 7 rounds of that, and it'll all come together nicely. If you're enjoying stream so far, consider dropping a follow, leaving a like. I don't really know what else to do. I don't really have another game to play on PC. I don't have really anything else to really talk about on stream. Let's go ahead and just fix this so that way no one can say, oh, well, you hate gaming. Why are you playing games, right?
Myself dissecting specimens. But I always loved Navarre's Night.
Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. So that's now updated. Actually, I still need this. I need to go here. This one. Yep. And then refresh. Boom.
Let's hear the tokens
You can see it.
rattle.
I love gaming.
Put them
Fairly
in
simple.
pies if you like.
It's all good. It's all good. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, though. I know it was short.
Know where to find me.
I'm gonna get the hang of it. Okay. I'm gonna figure out what I can do to make things better for me and for you, the audience. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching stream. I think I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay? Okay. Okay, YouTube. Let's have a little bit, just a smidge more fun. We're gonna go ahead and do a Steel Path bounty for the new date stuff, right? We'll go ahead and knock that out real quick. Once we're done with that Steel Path bounty, we'll go ahead and move on to ending the video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video to this point, and if you have stuck around, don't forget to subscribe, because, yeah. Weird. Let's go Fortuna. Uh-huh. Go ahead and X out of this. Let's go ahead and head over here. We need to change up equipment, because the equipment needs to be changed. Alright, let's do the Steel Path bounty. Hope you're ready. Use public too, so we're good to go. Critter liberation, oh boy. Let's go.
Taxmen are getting too comfortable around these parts. Go thin them out.
Who has to defend an area?
Corporate's got mercs converging nearby. Get in there and stand your ground until they stop coming. Pharaoh fungus. Looks like it's shields down for our corpus friends. More than a quarter. Half of them down. Freaks and roots are feeling better already.
That works. Good gist on that part.
Didn't stand a chance against you. Look at these taxmen, leaving their drones floating around. Bring that thing to the ground. We'll make it ours. Now that the buzzer's down, those shrooms will get to work tinkering with its ticker. Do me a favour and keep it safe. Devil's cat. Ooh, combat's about to get real messy. They'd rather destroy their own tools than let us have control. Don't let them touch our new toy.
I need to stop moving and grab a hold of all of those guys right there.
Well done. Mako's little squabbles help him keep the garden safe. But Nev's poison has been taking its toll. Find those types and nurse them back to health. Think that one liked you.
Good.
Before you heal them all. Mighty impressive.
Was one destroyed?
Up to
Why didn't we get the gold for that? We did pretty good. What you mean? What you mean?
Nev's taken some topside critters hostage. Free those vermin and see that they get out safe. Walk in the park. Those critters almost look like they were having fun.
Oh.
Be free, little
Primary blue
Who
lights.
needs a zoo when you got the wonders of the dirt box?
And we can leave. Yay.
Why are you so scared of a great man doing great things?
Dun, da, da, dun. That's kind of cool. I like the glowing red eyes.
Playin fought well. Good dance all.
Fire. That was the Steel Path bounty for the brands. Big a new update. If you enjoyed it, thank you so much for watching. First off, consider subscribing if you're new or on the comeback, or if you really, really like the content I've been making so far. Please know that I will be looking at this footage later for making shorts out of, and the content's coming. It's on the way. I'm trying to make it better first. Trying to get that quality going. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.